Here is a follow-up video to a video that I just made a few days ago, where I listed a few different ways you could install the plumbing in an area where you have a kitchen window and a kitchen sink. And one of our viewers suggested that I forgot to mention a building hardware that you can use to make these areas structurally stronger. And the reason for that is because I've never seen them used. So I'm not about to suggest you can't use them. So let's go ahead and take a look at how they might be installed. And some of the product manufacturers have heavier duty hardware you can use as, like I mentioned, a way to add a little more structural strength to this part of the building. And they can be installed in different directions depending upon the location of your pipe. You can see where this one here isn't going to work well and will have to be installed from the other side. Now, the building code says you're not allowed to notch more than 25% of the wall framing stud in a load-bearing wall. That's a little bit under an inch. And we're about 2 inches here, almost double that. Now, I could not find any information at all suggesting that there is a maximum notch or hole drilled through these wall framing studs measurement that this type of building hardware will fix. So for example, if I had a 3-inch notch cut out of this hole with only a 1/2 inch of the wall framing stud left on this side, could I still use this type of building hardware to fix the problem? And I'm pretty sure the product manufacturer is going to refer you to a local building authority, engineer, or even building department representatives who could provide permits or approval for these types of repairs in your area. Another thing that could impact whether or not you could use this type of hardware would be the location of the pipe. You can see here where we're not going to be able to use it on this side, where you would think this type of a repair would make more sense with it being on this side, suggesting that even if it was approved by a local building official, then you might, not saying you would have to, but you might have to move the plumbing pipe over a little bit. And I'm not about to suggest that would be that difficult here, but I would like to point out that the farther I move this pipe away from the edge, the more I'll be notching out of this side. Who knows how small of a section of the wall framing stud is actually going to be left over? Because again, I had a difficult time finding anywhere in the brochure from at least one of these hardware manufacturers that suggested there was a maximum notch or hole that could be repaired by this type of product. So I think I could wrap this video up by suggesting that this building hardware might not be an approved fix or repair for anyone who has over-notched or drilled a larger hole than they should have through a structural post or load-bearing framing components that could be found in load-bearing or non-load-bearing and even structural shear walls. And if you have any type of building code reference numbers that would suggest otherwise, feel free to leave those in the comment area, along with any questions you might have about the video. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out some of our other videos on YouTube. And if you can't find the videos on YouTube, make sure that you visit our website to find a complete organized list of all of the videos we've made so far.